Hey gang, back with another video for you today. Today I'm talking to you about the latest and limited release from Tauer Perfumes called Lez Annez Van Sanc. This one right here, 25 years is what it stands for. I'm going to review this for you, plus you're going to have a chance at winning one of 5 samples of Lez Annez Van Sanc, all coming right up. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time on this channel and you love watching fragrance reviews, discovering new fragrances, finding out about new brands, and still haven't subscribed to this channel, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so that you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. And this is Lez Annez Van Sanc, 25 years from Tauer Perfumes. It's a limited release from what I hear, so if you're curious to find out more about it and don't miss out on potentially buying a bottle, I have a link to Luckyscent below. Click the link and then you can head over there and discover the fragrance there and perhaps buy a sample or buy a full bottle before they run out. I also want to mention that this fragrance was sent to me and all the opinions are all my own. It is launched in 2018. It is from the house of Tauer Perfumes, and of course the perfumer is Andy Tauer. For notes here in Lez Annez Van Sanc, you have at the top Bergamot, petitgrain, orange oil, Indian ginger. In the heart notes you have Bulgarian rose and iris and benzoin. And in the base notes you have oak moss, tonka bean, sandalwood, ambergris, musk, patchouli, and vanilla. So there's a lot of things going on here, and this is, for me, traditionally what Andy Tauer's fragrances smell like, but taken into a more fresher, zingier, and spicier direction rather than the more ambery or leathery or woody, more intense base. So there's a lot more fresh things happening here with this fragrance, and also it kind of reminds me of some more classic or maybe perhaps even vintagier styles of fragrances, but very modern interpretation of those kind of classic or vintage style fragrances, at least ones that I've smelled or remember smelling back in the 70s up to the current days. So Lez Annez Van Sanc starts off with a big blast of juicy citruses, a lot of citruses at the top. So you've got that bergamot, you've got the petitgrain, and then of course the orange oil. So you've got a combo of tart and sweet and green notes along with that ginger. You've got a zingy, spicy ginger at the top. Immediately, like once you spray it, you start remembering, okay, this is kind of reminding me of Tauer. I can pick up some elements of fragrances or notes I'm familiar with in Tauer Perfumes fragrances. In the heart, some little hints of rose comes through, not so much, but in the heart you also get to notice the iris, so it does get a bit powdery, and of course also some sweetness from the benzoin, which also can get powdery. So you've got a little powdery stuff happening in the heart notes, and then in the base starts becoming more denser and a little more woodier and a little bit sweeter as well. You've got that tonka bean here, you've got the sandalwood note, oak moss. It does have this muskiness and patchouli and vanilla. So there's elements of sweetness and gourmandy touches, but you're not getting a gourmand fragrance here. This is not a gourmand. You just kind of pick up some of those notes or traces of those notes here in the base. It's different from typically what I'm used from Tauer Perfumes, but not so much different. I mean, you still pick up the Tauer rod in here, the Tauer DNA. It does remind you of the Tauer fragrances, but as I said, it does take you in a more zingy and a little bit more fresher direction. So you do have some choices here if you like Tauer and you like fragrances like L'air du Désert Marocain, but you feel it's a little too strong for you, then this is the kind of fragrance to try, Lez Annez Van Sanc, to experience a different side of Tauer where you have those traces of the DNA of the Tauer fragrances, but it's more in a direction of the spiciness and the zingy ginger and citruses at the top. Also, don't forget, it does kind of hint at some classic fragrances, and it's inspired from classic fragrances. I think, to me, that's how the fragrance comes off. Different, but I like this fragrance. It is easier to wear rather than like something that is weighty and heavy like L'air du Désert Marocain Rain or Lone Star Memories or even Accour de Desert, where this one can be worn throughout most of the year. It is a more versatile fragrance, and if you're looking for that Tauer fragrance that's a little more versatile to wear, easier to wear, I suggest you try Lez Annez Van Sanc 25 years from Tauer Perfumes. And also, as I said, this is limited edition. There's a link to Luckyscent in the info box. If you're curious about it and you don't want to miss out on this fragrance, go over there and check it out. Also, if you want to participate in our giveaway, we have 5 samples to give away of Lez Annez Van Sanc. All you have to do is please put a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite Tauer Perfumes fragrance is. And also please put your state. This is open to USA residents. And this is thanks to Luckyscent. Also guys, are you familiar with Lez Annez Van Sanc? Have you tried it? Are you curious to try it? Are you familiar with Tauer Perfumes? Which fragrances of Tauer fragrances do you like to wear? Please put a comment down. Let's get a conversation started. Also, please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.